my lovelies, so today I'm going to be setting up my September pages in my bullet journal. I want to do my September pages based off the theme of back to school, so what a theme basically means is a title page, like this June one was teapots, and then having my weeklies themed around that theme. So I'm thinking things like books and stationery and pencils and having some study quotes or motivational quotes, even though my actual lectures don't start until October, but September seems the back to school season, so I've got all my stationery out ready to do it, and I'm not actually quite sure what I'm going to do for my title page. I know the sort of vibe I want to go with my pages. I want to go back to how I used to do my weeklies. I'll put a couple of pictures here, but we'll see how that goes. So I think what I'm going to do for my title page is have 9 pencils being drawn at the bottom, and then each pencil having a letter that spells September, and then back to school at the top, and maybe some sort of study quote as my title page. Right, so that's my title page finish. It very rarely turns out how I envision it in my head, and somehow it has happened today. I've got pencils because we love pencils and back to school. I've got my theme along the top in this stencil, and I've got a Dr. Seuss quote to go with it. So this is my A-level back to school tips. I don't need that much space at the beginning of September to write in weekly stuff, so I've done 2 columns of tips, and I could only fit 4 in. So the next page I'm going to draw out is the next weekly, and I'm going to do my note-taking essentials. I think I'm going to have the actual weekly pages solely on this page, since this pen bled through a little bit and I want the illustrations to show up, and because again I haven't got that much going on at that point. So these are the stationeries I use.
Well, there's nothing I can do while I was washing it.
So the 3rd week in September has been done. I've done something quite different with this page. I've had my boxes again for my days. I've had to put a separate to-do list and a notes list because there's going to be a lot I need to organise that week. And because it's a week that I'm moving into university that weekend there, I've put my first university tips. Excuse the chaos, but this is, well, technically the last full week in September. I've got that finished. I've decided to have reasons to study on this side, and weekly on that side. Both of them didn't really turn out the way they appeared in my head, but after the actual last couple turned out better than I expected, I kind of thought that somewhere along the line I wasn't going to have a perfect page. But this is the week before Freshers Week, and I know I'm going to have a heck of a lot of studying to do. This is the week I want to knock it down and get all the things I should have read or studied in summer sorted. So I've got a box ready for studying. I've got a box for to-dos. I've got a little box that says Inspire, and then I've got my weekly with some shorter spaces because these 2 boxes will take up most of what I need to get written down. Then I've got my reasons to study. This didn't turn out how I imagined. I should have gone a bit further back with reasons so I could have had more space here. And also mad liner colours look great when lined up in a rainbow, but I think I probably should have gone with Stabilo for the actual payoff of how the colours look as a rainbow instead. And I knew what I wanted to say in my head, but I don't think I got it quite across in the way I was thinking. But then again, it's my bullet journal and I know what I mean, so now I'm going to start on the first week of October. I'm going to continue it into the back to school sort of theme, so I'm going to add it in because it will be Freshers Week that week. So I'm going to have it as a let the hard work begin sort of page, and I'm obviously going to have a lot to organise again on that week. So let the hard work begin on this page. I also think I want to do something with washi tape on this page as well, because I haven't had washi tape in my Bujo for quite a while. This grid one here gives me the most schoolish vibes, so I think I'm going to base it around this. So this is the, well, one day in September and the first day in October, but the last week in my September back to school theme. As you can see, it's Freshers Week or the first week of term, so a lot of things to get organised, but lectures haven't actually started yet, so that's why I've included it in my back to school theme. I really wish I had some more school related like washi tape. I have this grid one that kind of looks like maths paper, but I wish I had something with pencils on or glasses or textbooks or something to make it more back to schooly. This is a bit more chaotic, a bit more like how I used to section out my old bullet journals, so it feels like I'm going back to my roots with journaling. I've kept the pencils because there's a pencil on every other week, so it brings the theme together. I've put let the hard work begin. I've got my stencil to carry on. Again, I've gone to do and to study because it's going to be the last push before actual module work starts. And every term I bust out this work like hell quote, which one of my tutors said once, and I don't know why it resonated with me so much, but that is my like mantra now. So that is my September theme.